what is it? It's Tuesday, June 16th. Can't believe we're already into the middle of June, so that is great news. So for my live today, I want to talk really just about something that, experience that I've had here just this last week, but I want to talk about unemployment, the Fed's outlook for inflation, GDP projections, and one of the great non-QM loans, debt service coverage. It's back, and pretty excited about that as well. So just this last week, I was interfacing with good friends of mine. They're looking to purchase a home they're currently renting, and I got a really good article my friend sent me from Zillow, asking hey, what's your opinion on this article? The article was indicating that prices over the next 6 months, 12 months, whatever, may decline, and they may, very well may. They're citing good reputable sources, and should we wait, which is that important question. And so I read the article, and candidly, the article was clickbait. It was Zillow trying to get IP addresses and whatnot. And look, if I had the market share that Zillow does, I would love to be able to do that as well, but I don't. But here's the thing: the net article was very short, and it just basically said, prices may go down, they may not. If they go down, here are the few things that you think about. If they don't go down, here are the few things that you think about, and figure it out. So here's the situation right now. It's a good article, but my response back to my friend was, look, this is a pretty simple answer to a pretty complex question. And so as we're going through this time right now in the marketplace, just make sure you've got really good informational sources. Make sure that you really are understanding market dynamics. And that's really the purpose of what I'm trying to do with these updates, is say, guys, here are the factors that are going on for your particular situation. Should you wait or should you not? I don't know. Here are the things that I would look at. Are you a renter? That's really important. Do you own a home? Maybe it's time to leverage the tremendous equity in your home and potentially do an investment property. I mean, there's a bunch of different answers to that question. So let's just jump into it today. Unemployment, I show this every week. So 1.5 million individuals filed for the first time. The good news is that line's still going down, meaning more people are getting back to work. This was in line with estimates, which is really good. Continuing claims decreased as well. So those are all really important factors that we need to see. The Fed had their meeting last week. No surprise to anybody, they didn't raise rates. But this is kind of the infamous Fed's dot plot. And I kind of like this. But so what you're seeing is the various Fed members in 2020, 21, and 22, their prediction for inflation. So in an inflationary time, you can expect to see the core Fed rate to rise. So in essence, what they're saying is there is no inflationary pressure right now, and they are unanimous saying they don't see any inflationary pressure through 21 and 22. I'm going to be really interested to watch this because, look, they're a lot smarter than I am. I just don't understand how we're not going to have some type of inflationary pressure on pricing as the economy recovers, just simply because there's so much debt being put into the market by the Fed. And you can see that longer we're going to, obviously rates are sooner or later going to rise. So I think that's interesting there. Now, GDP, gross domestic product, obviously a decline in 2020. You have to expect that, right? I mean, the economy shut down. 5% gain in 2021, 3.5% in 2022. My sources at MBS Highway, where I get all this information, say we really need about an 8% increase to get back to where we were. I'm encouraged by the gain in 2021. I mean, we want to see those types of things happening in the marketplace to make sure that we can continue to grow. All right, I'm going to end with this today. Debt service coverage loan. Look, there is massive equity in the market right now, meaning huge amounts of people have much more than 80% loan to value or equity in their home right now. It's kind of unprecedented in this time, and so that presents a opportunity for leverage into the real estate market. One of the loans I really like for investors, this is investors only, non-occupied, is debt service coverage loan. You don't use income. What you're doing is doing an appraisal based on what the market rent for that area is, and you obviously have to have significant down payment. You're going to need 20 to 30% down payment. But if that resulting mortgage payment, interest, tax, and insurance is a certain percentage of what the area market rate is, you qualify. So if you're asset heavy and you want to get into investment property, which I think is a great idea right now, these products are coming back into the market, and you can close it in LLCs, not as individuals. So, I of course think that those are great products. Hey, listen, really appreciate you hanging out with me today, spending time with me, and going through these slides. I'll be back at it on Friday with my weekly mortgage minute, and then back to another update on Tuesday. As always, please feel free to